3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Trees 3 here on Sports Tree Ltd. Folks, I'm Connor Roundtree, and here at Sports Tree Ltd, we are jacked up. Baby, we finally made it to the 2021 Super Bowl. And folks, there's some news and notes surrounding the big game that you have to know about. The first being the weekend itself. No, not Saturday and Sunday. I mean the halftime performer, The Weeknd. The Toronto-based artist has sunk $7 million of his own money into the halftime performance, so this should be an absolute banger of a halftime show. Next up, if you're watching the Bear Down Breakdown, you would know that Sarah Thomas is going to be the first ever female official to officiate a Super Bowl. So congratulations to Sarah Thomas. To kick off this Super Bowl weekend in our episode of Trees 3, we have to get into our bump and stump of the week. And our bump of the week, well, it has to go to you guys, our subscribers, our viewers, and our listeners. Thank you guys so much for supporting us through this first month. We're already over 100 combined subscribers, and folks, we're just getting started. So thank you so much. You get our bump of the week. Now for the fun part, our stump of the week. And our stump of the week has to go to Andre Onana. Andre Onana is the goalkeeper for both Ajax and the Cameroon national team, and he's been suspended for 12 months for violating an anti-doping policy. And he got caught with furosemide in his system. For those of you who don't know, furosemide is a metabolic agent that helps flush your system out that athletes often use after taking steroids. The last athlete of note that got caught with it was Robinson Cano when he was playing for the Mariners back in 2018. To be quite frank with you, USADA and other agencies have been testing for the substance for quite some time, so it's a pretty lazy attempt at cheating. So Andre, you're not only our stump for cheating, you're a stump for cheating and being bad at it. Call Patrick Reed for some advice. Coming in at number 3 this week on Trees 3 is the UFC. The UFC is shifting back to Nevada at the UFC Apex training facility, and that is where these fights will be taking place on Saturday night for UFC Vegas 18. Up first that we're going to look at is the co-main event between Corey Sandhagen and Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar is a former lightweight champion and a legend of the game, but he's lost 2 of his last 3 fights to guys that are excellent strikers, Max Holloway and the Korean Zombie, and he's facing another excellent striker in Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen is actually a natural-born striker, landing over 6.8 significant strikes per minute inside the octagon. He's also 5-1 since joining the UFC, so look for him to be able to pick apart Frankie Edgar and knock him out early in this fight. Our main event sees 2 titans of the heavyweight division collide, not only in stature but in prowess. It's Alistair Overeem versus Alexander Volkov. Combined, these 2 men weigh over 500 pounds and have fought over 100 professional mixed martial art bouts. That's absolutely insane. But breaking down this fight, we got to look at Alexander Volkov first. His last loss came to Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades was able to take him down 14 times in that fight and beat him up. Why is that so important? Because Alistair Overeem's newest training partner is in fact Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades and Alistair Overeem have been training together, and obviously that's going to rub off onto Alistair Overeem's game. Alistair Overeem already averages 2 takedowns per 25 minutes inside the octagon. This is a 25-minute fight. While Overeem is the underdog, he's one of the best strikers across any weight division and any promotion in mixed martial arts, and that's just the facts of the matter. I like him to win this fight via ground and pound, so make sure you take Alistair Overeem to win this fight in the later rounds. Coming in at number 2 this week on Trees 3 is the Phoenix Waste Management Open. While there won't be as many wasted patrons at the event this year, the golf on the course will be prime action and should be a lot of fun to watch. Like last week, we're going to give you our 3 players to look out for, and actually last week, one of the players that we told you to look out for ended up winning the tournament in Patrick Reed. He was also our stump, but we're not going to open up that can of worms right now. Our first pick for this week is Xander Schauffele. Well, he did get off to a sluggish start last week at Torrey Pines. He ended up matching the lowest round shot of the weekend, so he's carrying some good momentum into this week. Our second pick is Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy is making his debut at the Phoenix Waste Management Open, and he is a heavy hitter, and that's what you need to be successful at this stadium course. And our final pick is Jon Rahm. He eats this course alive and is ranked number 1 in the world, so look for him to have a great weekend in Phoenix. Coming in at number 1 this week, it is so obvious Floyd Mayweather could read it to you. It is the Super Bowl. It's the Kansas City Chiefs defending their Super Bowl title against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And folks, we have to ride with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and to know why, you have to tune into our episode of Bear Down Breakdown on our channel. But here's a crazy statistic about Tom Brady. When he's been fully healthy and when he steps onto the field on Sunday, he will have played in 1 of every 2 title games through the duration of his career, which is absolutely insane. He started in 2001, and this is his 10th Super Bowl. Folks, that leads us into our monkey knife fight play of the day, and it's the same one from our bear down breakdown, because on MKF, if all three of your players score in the touchdown dance, you're in to win your share of $10,000. And here's your three players that you have to look out for. Player number one is Tyreek Hill. In Week 12 against the Buccaneers, he caught 12 passes for over 260 yards and a trio of touchdowns. Not too shabby. Our next pick is Travis Kelce. Since the Week 11 bye for the Kansas City Chiefs, he's averaged over 100 receiving yards and a touchdown. That's across 8 weeks, so make sure you put him into your touchdown dance. And our final pick is playoff Rob Gronkowski. Gronk plays his best football when the lights shine brightest, and he's made a career out of skinning two deep teams like the Chiefs. Case in point, Week 12 against the Chiefs, he caught 6 passes for 106 yards. With it being Super Bowl weekend, it's only fitting that our trivia question for this week's edition of Trees 3 is a football-related question. In which year was the forward pass made legal in American football? Head on over to Sports Tree right now, sign in or sign up, and answer the trivia question. And remember, an upgrade in your subscription is an upgrade in your chance to win. So make sure you do that as well. Folks, we also have our Super Bowl prop party on our sports blog. You can download that and play it with your family and friends to have a little extra fun for the Super Bowl. From all of us here at Sports Tree LTD, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Trees 3. Cheers, you've made it to the weekend.
3, 2,